Obviously a disappointing result, and really disappointed for our team. Felt like we came out playing the style of football that we needed to play to win the game, and had every intention coming out in the second half to do that all over again. And the things that we did well in the first half, we weren't able to carry over into the second half. That started with penalties showing up offensively, and us getting behind the chains and not able to sustain drives. We turned the ball over there early and led to a short field and a one-play touchdown. And then they were good enough over the course of that third quarter to create explosive plays and to put distance between us and them in the game. And so, there's going to be things in the first half that we're going to want to build from. Obviously, we know that we got to play 4 quarters in a complete game to have a chance to get the result we want. We didn't do that against a good team, and our margins are really thin. So they were able to separate, and so we need to be better. But with that, happy to open up the questions.
Was there a common denominator, the defensive mistakes in the second half?
Well, tackling would be one. The lack of, we had the ball wrapped up twice on explosive plays, and they got out. They hit us on a double move off run action for one, and then a long one too, just through the middle of our defense. So there's going to be a lot to learn in those situations, and that learning goes both with respect to the structure, the design, the coaching, and then it's the execution of, and where we can do a better job of putting our guys in good positions, and then where we need to have a little better awareness, on the player level to execute it. So those will be places we can learn. We're going to play a lot against a lot of explosive offenses from here to the finish of the season, and so we'll have chances to show improvement there and to be better. I did think our corner play improved at times. I thought we were better on the edges. I feel like the middle 8 was an opportunity for us to create separation on our end, and we had the 4th down touchdown and needed on the next possession to do something defensively to keep them out of the end zone, certainly. And when they hit the chunk play through the middle, I thought that was just a critical breakdown on our part. And, that's a place we can be better because, a better finish to the first half sets us up for, again, a little more separation in that first drive in the second half. Let's go get points, let's go win a game. That was going to be the formula. It just wasn't, we weren't able to carry that through, and we paid for it.
What did you see from A.J. Swan today, just his third start?
Well, he was good. He made some good decisions. There were also a couple of freshman moments in there that we'll teach off of, but I thought he was steady and consistent. I thought he gave our skill position players chances to make plays. Our success on offense really, particularly in the first half, was built around a physical running game too. I was proud of the way the O-line played. Obviously, with the penalties, we got a little bit sloppy in the second half and the third quarter in particular, but there was an identity there. But AJ's going to continue to grow, and we're going to look at the game, and certainly there are going to be things that we're going to want to build off of for him, but also areas where we're going to want him to use the experience to grow forward. So we'll do that.
Is he going to be okay moving forward? He was holding his left arm a lot.
Yeah, it's a contusion, and that happens. I don't anticipate that being anything long term, but certainly something we're going to have to treat and get him back healthy. Luckily, it's not a throwing arm injury, so I would anticipate him being okay.
The packages with Mike, were those predetermined? Were you seeing a look that you liked there that called for it? What went into that decision?
Yeah, it's always been our intention to use the best 11 players, and Mike is that for us. With the quarterback positions, it's a challenge because you're trying to build rhythm as an offense, but we spent time on the bye week developing that. We think AJ settled into the starting role, and we want to do everything we can to put points on the board. And Mike Wright's a part of that. He's been an explosive playmaker for us all season, and we'll keep building upon that. I was proud of Mike the way he came in, and really felt like his energy, on the sideline and when he was on the field was had a positive impact for us. And so we want to keep letting him facilitate the offense, and obviously complementing his skills with AJ's as well.
Is Gunnar Hanson okay? I saw that he was dressed, but I don't think he got into the game.
Yeah, he just suffered a injury during the week and was available, but not 100%. And so would anticipate him being back at practice for us on Monday and available next week. But unfortunately, wasn't able to play at 100% tonight.
Was Rocco Griffin available?
He was, yeah. Rocco was in there, I think, there at the end, and obviously we're going to be looking for more from him too. But felt like we were able to establish a run game there early and get into a rhythm, and kind of stuck with what was working.
When you guys went huddle down 10-18 early in the second half, was that just let's get our defense rested because they're scoring so quickly? What went into that decision? You've absorbed a flurry of punches there, and you need to settle the game back down. We needed to score a touchdown, and we needed to do that the best we could in terms of how the offense was going to function and flow. Obviously, we knew that we were going to have to speed it up at some point, but needed a chance to settle the game down, and so wanted to kind of stay within our identity in that moment.
Defensively, you mentioned the schemes, and you come out of the bye week with a lot of time to prepare and give up 52 points. Would you consider taking over defensive play calling?
No, I don't. That's not the direction. I think the direction is just to continue to develop and get better, and certainly I can have a hand in that. There are going to be things that we don't like in design, or things where we need to be a call ahead in a situation where maybe we're getting to a changeup or an adjustment just a snap too late. And there are going to be things that are going to be about the playing of the play, and I've got full confidence that we'll have the chance to make those improvements. And we played here two pretty good offenses, and these are teams that are going to make you pay for your mistakes. So we got to coach it better, and I know our players are going to take ownership and accountability where the execution's fallen short, and we'll improve from this.
Clark, it seems like the defense has done pretty well in short yardage situations like the red zone, fourth down, but has given up a lot of really big plays. What do you think is behind the discrepancy there?
Well, the big plays today started with the touchdown on a third and long where we missed coverage on the running back, the receiver in the backfield, and he was able to run out. You had a post there at the end of the first half that needs to be doubled, and we have ways to get the middle closed in the call we were in. We just weren't able to do it. In the second half, I thought they made good adjustments and had the scheme where the running back and the quarterback were kind of off read, were able to carry the ball in the same play, and they found some room on that one. And then to me, a lot of what happened after that was, missed tackles and kind of poor eye discipline. There are things that you can do as a play caller to take pressure off. So anytime you're in man coverage, or anytime you've created within the call a one-on-one without help, you're going to have a little more pressure as a DB. And so getting to some of those change-ups sooner will be helpful to us, but those were the explosives, and just got away from us, and we got to do a better job there. And again, as we kind of faltered on offense in the third quarter, we needed to come up with some stops. We weren't able to do that, and we're just not to the point yet as a program where we can play that way and come out unscathed.
Anything else? Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.